7 foot 0 inches, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA Act. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Here are the starters for Utah. They've got Cunningham, Brandon Ingram out there with Banchero. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Kuminga. Here's Wiggins. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Banchero. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Fultz. Embiid inside. Turner covers. Embiid misses.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Cunningham outside. Puts up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Nice shot by Christie.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Banchero, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
On the take. Christie's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Banchero, no good. Banchero's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Wiggins. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Turner, a screen on Fultz. Pass to Turner. Fires for 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fultz can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Johnson. Outside Kuminga. Here's Fultz. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fultz passes to Embiid. Johnson against Cunningham. Rebounded by Johnson. And the Bucks shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Now Kuminga. Embiid inside. He's against Turner. And the basket by Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. Outside for Ingram. Turner, a screen on Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, Brian. The front office for the Thunder is not waiting around this season to make trades. They are beyond excited with what they were able to do acquiring Kevin Durant, and there were rumblings for this for the last couple of weeks that it might be in the works, and his leadership, offense, and championship pedigree brings a rare commodity to this organization, and it's going to be a fascinating phase for both Kevin and his new teammates in the organization.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Now here's Ingram. No made baskets yet. Turner, a screen on Wiggins. The drive by Ingram. Wiggins with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Up top, Banchero, pounded by Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Embiid. Clark comes in for Kuminga. Johnson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Christie subbed in for Fultz. Here's Johnson. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. One second left. Doesn't go that time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Utah ahead. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Paolo Banchero is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Ware in at the 5. Here's Clark following the bucket by Utah. Johnson passes to Christie. It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Johnson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And here's Johnson. Holmes, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Up top, Miller. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
Well, how good does it feel to be one of the more elite teams at this point of the season, Brent?
Well, B.A., you just know you have an opportunity, and you don't want to do anything to take you off that path to possibly winning a championship. So staying locked in, enjoying it to some degree, but really understanding that this opportunity is hard to come by, and let's go after it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Christie. McDaniels, a screen on Johnson. Cunningham into the lane. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Johnson against Cunningham. Now here's Miller. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Turner's checked in. Well, Milwaukee's shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. From deep, Johnson. And another miss by Milwaukee. Utah leading by 9. Miller outside. Pass to Ware. There's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Kuminga. Outside Johnson. 4-3. And Johnson is good for 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Cunningham. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Johnson finds Johnson. To the wing, right side. Embiid's got space. Misses the jumper from the wing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Lets it go from deep. Miller can't get it to go.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Johnson to the left wing. Now here's Embiid, covered by Ingram. Embiid just too tall inside.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Turner, a screen on Johnson. Here's Cunningham. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Rebound, Utah. Miller outside. Driving inside. Here's Ware. Back to Miller. Shot from 12. Good D by Clark. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Utah leading by 4. Cunningham left side. Turner for 3. Miller against Kuminga. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Kuminga with a screen on Turner. Embiid from outside. And no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
And let's turn our attention now. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's Fultz. Still no points. Christie passes to Kuminga. And here's Wiggins, covered by Ingram. 14 feet away, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
We've seen Wiggins in that jump shot really evolve over the years. He doesn't waste chances. He's efficient from there.
Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Ingram. And Carroll with a screen on Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Ingram into the lane. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Fultz. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Banchero.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Fultz drops them both. Utah leading by 4. Up top, Banchero. He's watched by Kuminga. And there's a 3-second violation. And for the Bucks, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Fultz. Here's Christie. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Here's Embiid. Owning the glass. Embiid.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Turner for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga. And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Knocks it loose. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Banchero. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. The Bucks trail. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked back him down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And here's Kuminga for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Kuminga's got 6.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Over to the left wing. Banchero against Kuminga. Banchero passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Paolo strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. We've got 1:48 left in the third. No good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Utah. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Holmes, he's checked in for Embiid. Clark comes in for Kuminga. Johnson, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Johnson in for Fultz. Johnson passes to Wiggins. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Bucks trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Johnson finds Wiggins. Shoots over Miller. Wiggins, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clark, the pass to Wiggins. They can't stop the run with that one.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Miller, the pass to Banchero. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor. floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. The call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So on the floor for Utah, Brandon Miller is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Ware in at the power forward. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Miller. Outside McDaniels. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Holmes. Bucks trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Clark. And there's the rejection. Miller against Diallo. Miller, the pass to McDaniels. Miller left side. Turner finds Miller. Back to Turner from behind the arc. The Jazz again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. The 3, Diallo. No luck on that one. Jazz leading by 5. Now Cunningham. Pass to Ware. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. Ware's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Johnson. The 3, Diallo. Utah grabs the miss. Ware's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Johnson. McDaniels passes to Cunningham. Turner with it. Now Cunningham, covered by Johnson. Cunningham drives in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Going with a whole new group out there. Ingram's checked in for Utah. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Allie, thank you. Stolen by Miller. Outside Ingram. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Fultz. Here's Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses and has all the tools to be a very special player.
And the Bucks with the possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Embiid. Rebound, Utah. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Miller. Now Turner. Outside Ingram. From the wing. The rebound by the Bucks. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Fultz against Cunningham. There's a screen. Right wing. Here's Embiid. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside McDaniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
For the Jazz, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Miller. The kick out to Banchero. And here's Ingram outside. Utah with another miss. Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Fultz. Left side Kuminga. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Christie. He's watched by Cunningham. Christie's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Embiid. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Right at the free throw line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And Cunningham with that number 1 selection. Lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play.
Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Ooh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Cunningham, outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Turner, to the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Banchero. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Yeah, boy, the confidence of this young man. Banchero with the moonshot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Flow,